2 weeks have come and gone. It's off to week 3, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. A carry here for Trevion Henderson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Looking to throw, Penix. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And touchdown.
T. Higgins.
His second touchdown on the season.
And the Shamrocks are on the board first on the road here in L.A.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. It's up and good, and it'll give his guys a 7-0 lead.
The score, Shamrock 7, Rams 0.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
They'll throw with May. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw. May. Another pass into the reliable hands of Kelsey.
That's good for a first down. His second catch of the opening drive.
The Rams at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they've made their share of mistakes in these first 2 games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
I would agree with that, and what they told us was that they weren't planning on making any drastic changes. They didn't see the need to shake things up. They were going to continue to plow ahead. They want to have the right guys on the team and in the locker room. But they do have to start winning some games.
Rams, first down.
To throw, it's May.
Looking for Kelsey there, but it's intercepted. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you get to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after this opportunity. It's a tried-and-true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds.
And that's the kind of run that gets everyone excited on offense. And, you know, oftentimes the guys who carry the ball are the ones in the huddle doing the chirping. Right now, I think it's the offensive line telling them, run it again. We are right there about to break a big one.
Now Penix. Able to find Higgins.
And he gets into the end zone for the touchdown.
T. Higgins.
His second touchdown of the game, his third of the year.
And the Shamrocks are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead.
Carlson now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Rams nothing.
Project S. This ain't what you want.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
You keep on. That you're trying to end up. If I end up bad, I end up. This is a soft type. What? Fake up your type.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words.
Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by Kenny Moore.
But it's certainly not giving much hope to their defense, are they? Because for the second time now, that D has had to run back out on the field early after an interception. And remember, on the last drive, the opposing side took it in for 6 after that interception.
And looking to throw, Penix.
And the Rams got it. They bring him down.
Aleem McNeil
Forced his way through, drops him for a loss of 10 yards.
Here's Penix. Over the middle, he finds Higgins.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
You talk about this Rams defense.
They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
Always think back to what my defensive coordinator in college used to tell me. Playing against the run is 11 individual battles, man on man, and are you going to win that battle? Are you going to whip the guy across from you and get to the ball carrier, wrap him up, and put him on the ground? Because the one thing he absolutely tested was yards after contact. Tackle him, put him down on the spot.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix.
And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Rams get the football in outstanding field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. The end result, 21 yards.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field, because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Here goes front.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That is Josh Hines-Allen working his way in for the sack.
17 at the 27-yard line.
Throwing here is May.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Quick throw on the slant, but that's behind his man and incomplete.
We always always talk about receivers. If the ball hits your hand, you're supposed to haul it in, but it is hard to adjust to a pass thrown a little bit behind you.
That one was all the momentum going forward. Couldn't contort his body back to grab it.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
They're going on fourth down. May. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Quadre Diggs. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. First and 10. Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
That first down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage. They'll throw with Penix. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. To the air, Penix. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. He's to the 20, and they'll have the ball set up in the red zone at the 16-yard line.
Penix's pass intercepted.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
At the 16-yard line.
To the air, May. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's May. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes. And just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now,
Kenneth Grant, 2 plays in a row now that he has gotten in there for the sack, and it brings up 4th down. Spencer Schrader now on to try the field goal. From the right hash, this from 53. And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this will remain a 2-touchdown game. Now listen, now no kick from 50-plus is a gimme, but here you're indoors in a dome. You'd think ideal conditions.
Yeah, and it's one that he would expect himself to make, not just us expecting him to make it. Over the years, my theory is very simple. The athletic ability of kickers continues to get better and better. Check their backgrounds. They were all county, all state, at other positions, not just soccer players. These guys expect themselves to be great as well.
They'll go again with Henderson. And nothing much materializing there in the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. You talk about this Rams defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And from analyzing them and talking with their defensive coordinator, we know they have a full playbook. So look for them to mix up coverages, pressure one play, fall back the next. They'll do a lot of different things trying to confuse the offense.
Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. This is going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams 30. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Back with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The offense already on the field here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
He'll swing this out to Henderson.
A little juke. And he will take it in for the touchdown. Trevion Henderson, 32 yards.
And the Shamrocks have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Well, I don't think that we're ready yet to say the route is on, but they have certainly looked near flawless here in this first half, and now an extra point away from making it 21-0.
Yeah, and your experience led you to say that because we have both seen those 21-0 leads come and go in this league. But this one feels pretty darn secure. And here's the other part. Even when people chip away at it, it forces you into being almost perfect on the other side, doesn't it, in order to try and mount a comeback.
A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the...
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown,
Rashee Rice, 68 yards. And the Rams are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Point after, right down the middle. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
21. Rams 7.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Now they'll go with a reverse. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
First down and 10. At their own 28-yard line.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time out, look at repeat that, Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
A 3-yard gain.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
Now Young on 4th down. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
First down.
Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Ready.
Young working out of the gun. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down.
Ready.
Slot man moves right.
32.
Young.
That one complete to Trey Tucker.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it with an eyelash. Dropped it to 1. It's a gain of 35.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they continue to move the ball downfield.
And it's caught. Touchdown. Colston Loveland, his first touchdown of the new season.
And the Shamrocks are able to add on to that lead.
Carlson on for the PAT.
The PAT would extend their lead, but there is a flag on the play. So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
And they go play action with May. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll set up to throw.
Pass complete there to McCool.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 and the 45 in enemy territory. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go play action now. May. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down.
Looking to throw. May. That ball caught. It's Rice.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
It's a gain of 18. And the Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
May now off the bootleg. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be second and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
Now a first carry here for their running back. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They'll throw with May. Open man right side is Rice.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Rashee Rice with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Rams are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point splits the uprights. And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
Rams, 14.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
First down and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go around.
solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. A nice toss play there to the left. More than enough room to move the chains.
And you know what I love about that play as a broadcaster? Seeing the big guys move. Seeing them get upfield and take out defenders. You know what I hated as a defensive back? That exact same thing. Seeing those linemen coming downfield, getting ready to blot out the sun.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Rush coming, and he's taken down. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
3rd and 13.
Third down and 13.
Ready. 10 black. Red, yellow. Green jack. Set.
Here's Young from the shotgun. Under pressure, and they get to him again. The pressure from multiple guys there as they bury him for a big 9-yard loss. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down?
Black, white, steel, black. Set.
Here's Young. They'll indeed go for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and that will force a turnover on downs.
Crazy.
To throw, it's May. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
2nd and 10.
Crazy.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Cam Hayward, always a force, got back there for the sack.
3rd down.
Crazy.
They'll look to throw. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. The Rams going to be forced to use their 3rd and final timeout
15 yards.
as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here.
Hey, what's up? Hey, come out with me. Crazy. Hey, let's put it in here, ready? Here.
They'll try and throw forward May. He'll try to do it himself. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. No luck for the Rams as they fail here on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. They'll run with Henderson here to begin the drive. And he'll work this back to right around the line of scrimmage and surrender there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
On the play. 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now Young. Throw left side, taken in by Pittman. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds.
3-yard pickup.
He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Here we go.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I said, here's a stop on 3rd down.
They're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Please. Crazy. You're on the ball.
Throwing here is May. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
Brings up 2nd.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
And that hits the right upright and caroms away. It's no good. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail here as we resume play. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the 3rd quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try to cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
Now a 2nd and 10. To the air, May. Going to be taken in here by Nakua. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's May.
Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Off the play fake. Here's May.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Now he's loose down the middle of the field.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
And Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick six.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. As confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
An extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
2nd and 5.
Hey, what's that?
From the shotgun, May with it.
Open man, it's the tight end, Kelsey. And out across midfield down to the 45.
It's a gain of 22
So on
yards.
the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive.
That one caught by Rice. He's into space past the 25. And all the way down to the 17-yard line. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
Down at the 9
2 yards left on 2nd down from the 9.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll look to throw again. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Back to throw again. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Puka Nacua, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams get a bit closer. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead will be cut down to 14.
35. Rams 21.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Now they'll try to run a reverse here. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
Their own 22-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Their lead down to 2 scores after the touchdown a moment ago as they start with a 1st and 10. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
When this offense gathers to watch the tape, they're going to like a lot of what they saw. They put up big numbers, but they might fast forward through that last play.
Oh, there won't be any fast forwarding, partner. I've sat in those sessions before. You end up spending more time on the bad plays than you do on the good ones. It's just the nature of coaches. But I know sitting in that room, when you've had a big game, the night that they've had, you don't want to hear that. You just want to focus on the good stuff.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Ready. Blue, red, 38. White. Ready.
Now here's Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. And sensing the momentum, maybe changing here a little bit, Charles.
Yeah, this defense is going to get on the field quickly, and their offense got them a touchdown last time they had the ball, so they should get another shot.
On a this offense is staying put. They're just 1 for 4 in these situations so far, but they're going again on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's caught. The tight end Loveland with it. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And it'll be a turnover on downs.
Here goes that. Crazy. Crazy. Hey, what's up?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, LA. A great effort there. 29 yards. And the Rams have got it back to within a score. Point after, right down the middle. And that cut the lead down to a touchdown.
Rams 28.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Calling a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. And if they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
Higgins goes in motion right. Looking to throw. Penix. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Now Penix going to hold on to it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. And looking to throw. Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. Open man is Tucker. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. He was out there waving his arms. When you get a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds. To the air, Penix. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Oh, partner, when you see a screen pass and the defensive tackle ends up making the play, you know that one wasn't sold well at all, because he should be upfield by the time you throw the pass. If not, you end up with big trouble, as we just saw right there.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
Now Penix. He'll try and do this himself.
Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a 1st down.
How many times do we hear that 3rd down may be the most important down in football, and there's no better example than what we just saw right there. Forced to scramble, knows where the 1st down marker is, dives for it, and gets it. What a big-time play, putting his body on the line to pick up a key first down.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Penix. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll throw with Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. He turned that into a nice gain. Gets him 8 yards closer for 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
He'll try to pick it up himself. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll run here with Henderson. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now to this point. This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. And it's caught. Touchdown. Trey Tucker with an amazing diving catch. And the Shamrocks are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and go. And the lead now up to 14.
42. Rams, 48.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Hey, what's that? 5.
To throw, it's May. That's laid out deep for Rice. And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for L.A. 44 yards.
That's good.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
They'll throw with May. In trouble, and he's taken down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
2nd and 20.
And the job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. Looking to throw. May.
And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by the linebacker, Demario Davis. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ballgame, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. Here's 2nd and 10. They run once more with Henderson. And a lane slowly materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important 3rd down.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. It's a big play there on 3rd down. And even 40 yards. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2nd and 10.
Jair Brown on the coverage.
They're going to look to throw. And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Colston Loveland.
A beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game.
And the Shamrocks have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter.
Carlson now to add the extra point.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21 points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Well, a dangerous return man showing it here. And a very good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line.
And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their 3rd straight defeat. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well.
And my goodness, another interception. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
All I can do up here is just shake my head. 6 interceptions. I cannot imagine what he's thinking between the ears right now.
Well, just think of how it is for his teammates, because after the first few, you know they're going over to him, hey, we'll get him next time. Now they're probably a little bit frustrated. And if you're a receiver, you're thinking to yourself, any ball that's in the air, you become receiver and defensive back. You got to go compete for the ball so you don't get another one picked off.
54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And not much of a hole there as he gets it down to about the 24-yard line. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short.
Here we go. Hut.
They'll try and pick it up by running the action to the line. Oh, some strong running. And he will take this one in for a touchdown. Bryce Young, 24 yards. And the Shamrocks up the lead to 4 scores now here in this fourth quarter. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of it? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly
He's
didn't work.
lost.
There's no doubt.
28.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Los Angeles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Crazy! Crazy!
They'll look to throw here on first down.
Pass complete there to Nakua.
And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 18 more yards there and another first down.
Rams, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
To the air, May.
Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
Throwing here is May. Going to be taken in here by Nakua.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
A gain of 22.
A well-executed 22-yard gain.
Rams, first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Crazy! Crazy!
Here's May.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point splits the uprights. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21.
Rams, 35.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8.
They'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead a handoff up the middle.
And he'll be taken down right around the 27. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll set up to throw.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's a gain of 26 as they pick up the first down in the process. Running left is Henderson. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Robert Spillane, the linebacker there on the tackle.
A gain of a yard.
And now Not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Put that down for a win in the defense's column.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40.
3rd and 2.
7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for it with Henderson.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped him right where it all started. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock.
On the bootleg, it's Penix.
That's to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. What a throw right there for the first down. He has taken some real punishment in this game, but still standing in the pocket, completing that one.
He's a flat-out warrior. There's no question about that. How about him stepping up into the teeth of the rush and delivering there for that big strike and that big pickup.
Now another timeout called for by the offense. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. That one looks like he'll throw here. And this will be incomplete. 1 second left to go.
For their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one was over a long time ago.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is.
Wild little piece. Lord, how I gave my parents fist. Tried so hard to raise me right, but I was born to run the night.